Sellers, stop making these awful mistakes. Buyers, you need to watch out for these red flags too.
Proper Royals.
Hey, it's Adam at Proper Royals. Thank you for being here today. Cheers to you wherever you are. I have seen some awful mistakes and bad habits among the sellers of ball pythons in our community. These folks are leaving money on the table, losing sales, if not ruining their reputations along the way. I hate to see either of those happen in this community, so here's my list of 5 awful mistakes that I see sellers making. My number one mistake that drives me absolutely crazy is people smoking in their snake rooms around their animals. I bought a beautiful snake, breeder female. I was very, very pleased to get her. Opened the box and it reeked like a Marlboro ashtray. You want to smoke? Go smoke, no problem. You shouldn't be doing it around your animals. We know too much about nicotine and cigarette smoke these days. Stop smoking around your animals. I saw on a Facebook group that I'm a member of just the other day a guy showing off a brand new rack that he was proud of and they'd upgraded to. He's got his animals in the rack, and what's he got? He's got a Newport 100 hanging out of his mouth. I'm not buying from either of those guys, ever, period. That's it. My second issue is bad pictures in sales ads. Take the time to learn, figure it out, do your research, test, try again, keep getting better. Take a look at my very, very first videos that I posted. They're not good. I got better. I figured it out. A year from now, I'm going to look back at this video and go, look at me. I was lecturing people about how to get better because I will have gotten better than now. The same thing will happen with sales. Take the time to learn how to take a great, clear picture. Look at these 2 ads. Both of these ads were placed in late 2019, about a month and a half apart. The very, very same jeans. Pastel, clown, super inchy. The crappy picture, and you know which one it is, that snake sold for $500. The clear picture one, it is listed that it's sold at $2,500. $2,000 difference between snakes with the same genes. Take good pictures. We as humans make irrational decisions based on how we feel. Good pictures make us feel good and translate into sales for you. Sellers, stop telling people that you want them to pay your PayPal fees. They're called sellers fees for a reason. Just stick with me for a second. PayPal lets you reach and accept payment from a huge, vast array of customers in a monstrous marketplace. That's a service that PayPal is giving to you. And it's 3.5%. If it's a $100 snake, is anybody crying over the $3? And I hear you, 3% adds up over time, but build it into your price. Then make it a $105 snake instead of a $103 or a $100 snake. If somebody's gonna buy a $1,000 snake from you, you think that they're gonna walk away over the $30 difference if those are the genes and that's the animal that they want? Here's the other part of it. It's a red flag. The seller says, hey man, I'm only going to take friends and family, or you got to pay the fees. I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm out. I don't trust you if you want me to send you friends and family and you're not a friend or family or somebody I've done a lot of business with. I want the buyer protection that PayPal affords me. That is why it's worth it to me for you to build it into your price. You go to a restaurant, the credit card fees are built into the price. They don't say the burger is $8 or if you use your Visa, it's going to be, however much more. Stop that. It undermines your trust and the relationship between you and your customer. It plants seeds of doubt. Why would you ever want any doubt, especially over 3.5%? Come on, stop that practice. Now, I will say, as a buyer, if there's a seller that you've done good business with or that you want to take care of because you absolutely do trust them for good reason, by all means, step up to the plate, say, hey, you got a problem with me sending this to your friends and family? I wouldn't mind helping you out. out. You've been a great seller. That's how you protect a relationship. Don't get to the final step of the business arrangement and then spring some extra charge on them. That feels like you're at a car dealership, man. Stop that. Number 4, my career is that I run restaurants. Customers can be exhausting. I know this. I know it. I lecture myself about how exhausting customers can be and how you have to stay in touch with them. You can never assume that a potential customer won't become a customer, and you never know when that potential customer is going to become a customer. Reply to emails. Yeah, it takes a lot of time. Yeah, you work all day and you don't feel like you have time at night to reply to all the tire kickers that email you. But you know what? Some of those tire kickers got money in hand and they're truly doing their due diligence. And the ones that go away, if you treat them right, they'll come back to you. I was looking for a lavender albino female. I found one local and I made an offer to the guy that had it posted. He declined and I said, you know what? I made you an offer. Make me a counter. He came back and we still couldn't make it work. And he said, respectfully, we're not going to work this out on this animal. We didn't work it out, but the guy was gracious to me. He was upfront and he didn't leave me hanging. Not a month later, I was looking for my female Axanthic that I wanted to add to my collection. And lo and behold, who had one in his collection? That same local guy. His name is Dustin at Superlative Pythons in Rock Hill, South Carolina. And you know what? On that Axanthic, I didn't haggle with him. I didn't lowball him. I said, I will take that girl and I will pay you your asking price. He was a good dude. Even when we didn't work out a deal and we didn't make money then, I became a customer later. You never know when that's going to happen. Number 5 is more of a hack or a hint than a pet peeve or a problem that I see. New sellers on Morph Market are branded as new sellers. It's hard to stand out in the marketplace and distinguish yourself from other sellers in a positive light, and having that brand of new seller stuck on your logo, it makes it even harder to work against those forces in the market that are already working against you. And according to the Morph Market Community Forum, I asked the question about 2 months ago, how long does the new seller tag remain on new sellers and new members? They said it's 30 days. It's not based on sales, it's not based on reviews, it's not based on the number of messages or views or anything else. It's based on 30 days passing. Sign up for Morph Market, join Morph Market more than 30 days before when you're going to be selling your first hatchlings. Now your buyers are still going to see that you don't have any reviews and that you're still working uphill and first getting started, but at least they're going to start looking at your snakes, at your beautiful pictures, and you're going to have a chance to start a relationship with them that will be quicker than if you have that new seller brand. Do the right things, avoid these mistakes. Check out these videos to follow what I'm going to be trying to sell in the future and everything we've got going on here in our family hobby at Proper Royals. Until then, I'll see you next time.